Now let's continue the topic. I hope you have understood what are irrational numbers. Now we are going to locate these irrational numbers on number line. How can we represent under root 2 on a number line? So what we do, we start with the split of this number. We take it as sum of square of two numbers. So students, under root 2 can be written as square of 1 plus square of 1 under root. If we compare it with Pythagoras theorem gives you h as under the root p square plus b square. So now let's represent it on number line. We are going to draw a number line. You know that a number line is a line that represent integers. Integers means the numbers including 0, positive as well as negative numbers. But here we are going to consider only the positive side of number line. So we are drawing it on number line as positive numbers. And what we are going to do is, because Pythagoras theorem we are including, so we are going to draw a right angled triangle with one unit as perpendicular and one unit as base. Because we are comparing it with Pythagoras theorem. Perpendicular is 1 unit and base is also 1 unit. So now representing it on number line, base we have taken. I have taken base as 1, as you can see. It's represented by OA. Now same dimension, because it is 1 unit, whether you measure it from here or you measure it from scale. Same dimension, you have 1 unit. You draw an arc with compass and mark this point as B and then join it to O. Perpendicular you have got, base you have got. Now what you are going to do is, you are going to open the compass, then measure the hypotenuse and put an arc on the number line with the same dimension. See how I am drawing? You have to bring it to this point, that is point C, and on this number line you are representing under root 2 now. I think it's clear to you. Let's give you one more example, that is representing under root 5. Again, we start with the process. You have to split it into two numbers which are square of any number. So 4 plus 1 is 5. 4 is a square of 2 and 1 is a square of 1. Again comparing with Pythagoras, you have perpendicular as 2 units and base as 1 unit, or you can have perpendicular as 1 unit and base as 2 units. There is no specific rule for that. So what we are going to do is, we are going to draw a number line, going to represent it again, same process. But where is the change? Now dimensions are changed. The base is 1 whereas perpendicular is 2. So I am not drawing it with compass. I'm drawing a straight line, but you have to draw it with compass angle of 90 degree and then take 2 units now. Right? From 1, you draw a 2 unit arc and join it to O. From O, you measure this hypotenuse and then bring it to the number line. So this is 1 unit. This is 2 units and the value is under root 5 that you have got on number line as point C. So it shows, students, you are going to draw an angle of 90 degree over here, right? Don't do it like this only, just to make it more clear to you, so that so many arcs were drawn. So that is why I have not drawn 90 degree over here. So based upon these two questions, now it's your work to draw root 17, root 26 and root 10 on number line. Let me give you few hints that will be helpful to you while doing these questions. If under root 17 I am going to draw, I can take it as 16 plus 1. Right? If I am taking under root 26, it can be represented as 25 plus 1. Root 10 as 9 plus 1. Is it clear to everyone? So now it's your homework to convert it into square of the numbers and then draw number lines of your own, and we are going to discuss it in my next class when we are going to continue with the topic. So all the best for your assignment and do it well. Thank you.